الطيبين الطاهرين المعصومين الهاديين المهديين المظلومين الذين أذهب الله عنهم الرجس وطهرهم تطهيرا. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد. قال الله سبحانه وتعالى في محكم تنزيله: أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم، بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. وأنكحوا الأيام منكم والصالحين من عبادكم وإمائكم إن يكونوا فقراء يغنيهم الله من فضله والله واسع عليم. صدق الله العلي العظيم.
اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد.
Dear brothers and sisters, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam.
The topic that I wanted to discuss with you tonight is about the importance of marriage in Islam. And then we go forward to also discuss about some of the rights of spouse in Islam. This ayah that we read today, dear brothers and sisters, is in Surah An-Nur, ayah 32, where the Holy Quran encourages the single ones among the Ummah. Where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, وَأَنْكِحُوا الْأَيَامَ. Marry. Al-Ayama is a plural of the word Al-Ayim. The word Al-Ayim is a single unmarried person, whether a female or a male, is called Al-Ayim. The plural is Al-Ayama. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is telling all the mu'mineen, saying, if you live in a community or a society or in a town or a village or a country where there are a lot of singles, unmarried people, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, help this cause to get them married. Listen carefully to the ayah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, وَأَنْكِحُوا الْأَيَامَ مِنْكُمْ وَالصَّالِحِينَ مِنْ عِبَادِكُمْ وَإِمَائِكُمْ. After Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala encouraged marrying those who are single among us, then He encouraged the mu'mineen, those who used to own slaves. Because before, the masters who used to have slaves, they don't allow their slaves to get married, because they think they're slaves. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said that is not a right thing. Yes, they might be slaves, but they also have desires like you and I. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, وَأَنْكِحُوا الْأَيَامَ مِنْكُمْ وَالصَّالِحِينَ مِنْ عِبَادِكُمْ وَإِمَائِكُمْ. Then at the end Allah said, إِنْ يَكُونُوا فُقَرَاءَ يُغْنِيهُمُ اللَّهُ مِنْ فَضْلِهِ. Here, those of us who have excuses. Say, brother, get married. My excuse is what? I don't have almighty dollar. Get married. I don't have money. Now listen carefully. This is not my words. These are the words of Rabbul Alameen. But before I go to this, we all in this center, this masjid. Assuming I'm a single, I'm not married, and then Bill Gates enters here and says, brother, if you want to get married, you have $10,000 cash. Yes. If you get married. I don't know about you. Would you hesitate? No, he says, no, not even said, I'm going to give you $1 million cash if you get married. What would be your response? Yes or no? This is a Bill Gates, huh? You know, listen. Rabbul Bill Gates is telling you and I. إِنْ يَكُونُوا فُقَرَاءَ يُغْنِيهُمُ اللَّهُ. Allah said, in case you are a poor, you are needy, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, I, يُغْنِيهُمُ اللَّهُ مِنْ فَضْلِهِ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, I'll take care of you. Now, do we have an excuse to say, no, I don't have money, I don't have this and that? Allah says so. And in the hadith of Ahlul Bayt, الزواج مفتاح الرحمة. Marriage opens the door of mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And it happened during the time of Imam Ja'far al-Sadiq alayhi afdalu salatu wa salam. A man came to Imam and he says, Ya Sayyidi, ashkul faqr. I'm poor, destitute, I don't have money. Now listen to Imam, Imam says, Hal anta mutazawwaj? Are you married? La ya ibn Rasulillah. Say, tazawwaj. Go get married. He went and get married. Later on he came to Imam. Imam asked him, Kayfa haluk? How is your situation? Did it get better? He said, Ya ibn Rasulullah, it's even worse than before. I was single, I was better off when I was by myself. But not until you put me into this crisis. I got married, now my situation is even worse. Imam said to him, go get a second wife. He has one and he cannot take care of it. Now Imam is telling him to get the second wife. He said, Ya ibn Rasulillah, I have one and I can't take care of it. And you're asking me to take two? Imam said, yes, that's what I said. Get a second one. But this is not a green light, dear brothers. It doesn't mean that we have to go and get second. No, this is just an example. So Imam told him, go and get a second wife. He went and got the second wife. After a while, he came to Imam. Imam said, Kayfa halak? How is your situation? He said, Ya Sayyidi, worse than ever before. Allahu Akbar. You get the first wife, it was worse. The second one was worse. Now listen to Imam's answer. Imam said, go and get the third one. Ya Allah, Ya ibn Rasulillah, you want me to get the third wife? Imam said, yes, go get the third wife. Okay. He went, get a third wife. After a while he came to Imam. Imam asked him, how is your situation? Now listen to this answer, it's not like the previous one. This is different. He said, better and better and better than ever before. Imam asked him, okay, how did it happen? So Ibn Rasulullah, listen. He says that the third wife that I married, Allahu Akbar, she learned how to sew. And she taught my first and second wife, and we became like a company where we manufacture things. And our situation became the best. Allahu Akbar. The wife's marriage was the door to open the rizq, not for himself, no, for him and his three wives altogether. This is how marriage can be a door for all the barakahs. Inshallah. Everyone. So the ayah tells us that Allah tells us at the end of the ayah, إِنْ يَكُونُوا فُقَرَاءَ, that for some reason, if I'm poor, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, يُغْنِيهُمُ اللَّهُ مِنْ فَضْلِهِ. And then Allah says, إِنَّ اللَّهَ وَاسِعٌ عَلِيمٌ. Wasi' and Alim. When you look at the ayah, Wasi' means He has everything. And then Alim, He knows that when you get married, now it's not about you, it's about two people. So if you are just by yourself, He gives you risk for yourself. When you get married, Allah knows that you're two, so He will provide you the risk for two people. In case a child comes later on, and now you are three people, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will also alim that He will provide the three people's food. That is the importance of marriage in Islam. Now you go to the hadith of Ahlul Bayt alayhim salam, including the hadith of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, there are many hadiths that encourage marriage in Islam. One of them, the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, he said, tazawwaj, get married, watanasal, and have families. فَإِنِّي أُبَاهِي بِكُمُ الْأُمَمْ يَوْمَ الْقِيَامَةِ. I want to see a lot of my ummah. Because on the day of judgment, I want to feel proud of my ummah. That's the hadith of the Prophet Another hadith also, the Prophet